Alright, just making another quick video. So recently, shout out Liam. Liam, another one of my close friends in the mentorship. We started at the same time, obviously. Um, he just got a 5K payout, which is, I think, is his third payout technically. He had $1,000 one and like a couple $100 one. But anyways, this is the first big one with copy trading. And just looking back on how long it really takes and how long you have to do these little disciplined actions before you start seeing results. It's like you get your mechanic, right? And you go, oh, why is labor $130 an hour? Well, it's, or whatever bucks an hour. Well, it's because they did so much studying, so much work the years prior, buying all their tools, figuring out right little tricks of the trade to undo a bolt properly or whatever. That's why. So, um, just to shout out Liam here, and just the difference is that, like, for myself with my daily journal, I only have been doing this type of journal not consistently. So let's pull up uh, Liam's here. So look at the date, December 2024. It's now August 25, and he is just, look how thorough he is with these notes. Just the way he talks to myself. I can't let this happen. I need to take time a weekend to evaluate why this happens, and this too. I will come back in the next week with a Google Doc and exactly what my plan to fix this will be. Just look how thorough it is, man. And I go, oh, okay, well, he got a $5,000 payout last week, so why can't I? Why can't I? Well, like, what have you been doing that he hasn't been, or vice versa? I haven't been consistent with this accountability. Look at my journal. Now, granted, I do kind of trade a journal on TradeZilla, and I'll copy paste this afterwards. Some days I forget to copy paste to Discord, but like August 21st was the last one. The one before, fucking June, or yeah, June. Um, June 11th, more days difference. Not doing the risk I did the risk properly here, but June 4th. June 3rd, which was good. May 29th, it must have been a weekend. May 28th. I remember I was doing it well in May. I started doing it pretty articulously. May 20th, took a couple days off. May 19th, good. May 13th, like, I have all of these good, solid fucking notes. I don't review them enough. Um, yeah, the May 13th. So we can see, I can maybe look at my dashboard and see what notes I have. It's kind of stupid. You can't tell what days you have put an entry for. Like right here, I put an entry for this. Do I know it? Nope. Maybe if I do this. But anyways, just for the sake of the video, um, I'm realizing that, oh fuck, like this might take a really long time, because if it took him 8 months of arduous recording, journaling, making plans, and I look back at why it's taking me so long to get anywhere and the work that I've done, I'm not doing enough detailed, disciplined, um, with clear intent work as, Liam, as Nick probably, um, enough, reflection. Yeah, and that's probably why it's been taking me so long to get anywhere. We're now in August, and yeah, I passed one account, but it's gonna take me a little bit longer, and I just know that, like, after watching, what's his name, fucking this guy,
Don't want to come to
uh,
reality.
Solomon. Um, he's struck me in the right direction a lot. Now I write down my back tests, what my confluences were for my trades. Um, because I wasn't doing that before. I was just kind of taking them and writing down screenshots. But like here, I'll actually write down, oh, what my confluences were. That way I remember them for next time. But it's yeah, it's just hold on, I'm gonna pause this and organize my thoughts. Okay, so look, um, he made this Google Doc here. It's for the last message. Implementing this feature, mitigating my self-sabotage beliefs, and stop messing around with my risk. Here it is. So here's this thing he did. He's treating trading as if it's like the life problems. So it's like, okay, if you have problems in your life about mitigating self-sabotaging beliefs just in general outside of trading, this also applies. You can also do the exact same shit that, I would do with my old journals. Um, but I wouldn't remember them and actually implement them on a long-term basis. So then you learn something a little bit and then you forget about it because you only practiced it for a day or two. But like, look, this is the stuff that he's doing to, like, look, this is it. Look how in detail that is. Like, look at how in detail that is, bro. Like, you're obviously going to remember doing this, and you're going to be remembering this work when you're in the markets and you're about to take this 5 minute. You're going to remember this. So it's like, that's how you do it, man. This is how you do it. It's like, no wonder he got that 5K payout. It was almost promised to him way back in December if he did all the work consistently up until this date, which, as we can see, he has. So if I have to go ask myself, well, what have you done to deserve it? Just showing up and just, waking up at 9:30 till 11 and maybe doing a little work, and now that I've been, no, you're not going to deserve it. And it's no doubt, or sorry, it's no surprise that I haven't been seeing the success because you have to put in a lot more work than you think, man. You really do. Like, I've been taking this too lightly, I think. It's almost kind of like a hobby, in a sense. Um, it's just constant reflection and just constant work, focused work, not fucking around on your phone, not doing fucking whatever. Um, but yeah, man. But yeah, I've pretty much said that. Like, I have to do more here. Um, I have to do more. It's more focused work. Yeah, like I have some problems, but I definitely need to do more, like more focused work. I can't just say, oh, I shut up today, I traded, I didn't take any trades, then not do any reflection. Like, Liam was doing all this deep reflection this entire time hitherto, and I barely started doing those deep reflections. Yes, I was back testing, but it's the reflections, it's the journaling. That's where the real work is. It's making little documents about trading in the zone. When I read it on my fucking thing here, I go, wow, like, I need to take notes on this. And I do sometimes on paper, but it's just remembering to reflect. That's where the real work is in trading. It's fucking journaling and reflecting and making these things. You see all these people that are getting payouts, and it's like, you think they just walked into it. No, they didn't just walk into it, and I can't keep doing that. Where I'm not back testing every day. I'd rather do other stuff first. And it's like, well, no, dummy. It's like, if you have your why and your purpose and you understand that, like, this trading stuff and ideologies can be applied to real life too. Your self-sabotaging beliefs, you have those in real life. Um, you can apply what you learn, and that's why, like, successful traders, like, love trading because it carved and it made them change their whole life. Not just on the charts, but off the charts. And the same logic applies off the charts as it does on, right? So it's just learning how to, I guess, talk to myself better. Like, Liam's really good at reflecting and saying his thoughts a bit more clearly. Whereas just like I understand how I think, so I kind of make shortcuts and whatever. But anyways, like for instance, look, it's 12 something now. I said I wanted to go see a movie with Connor. I think I should just like, you know, do my back testing, read through a bunch of Liam's journal entries, and just like see how he talks. Um, and yeah, maybe watch a couple of Solomon's videos. They haven't in a while, and yeah, maybe read some of this and make some notes and whatnot. But yeah, it's just trading is just always a continuous um, journey of being like, okay, I think I got it. Oh, never mind, I don't. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, okay, never mind, I don't. And now it's August 26th, so like I know I'm gonna have to put in months of consistent writing out stuff, not just for 2 weeks. It's consistency, man. Not for 2 weeks. If you have to fucking work, make the trade thing at work. Go home, and fucking write it down. You know, I have to do way more work than I am right now. It's inexcusable, and the fact that like it's taking me this long while half-assing it is the problem. It's one thing if it takes this long. It's taken Liam the exact same amount of time, but he hasn't been half-assing it. He's made this his fucking focus, like his mission. And you could tell a lot of the work he does by writing those documents, writing these journal inputs. Like this is what he's gunning for. I'm doing this as if I have like another option in my back pocket that I can do. Like I haven't burned the bridges. I didn't even burn the bridges. I burned the bridges, but like I in my mind, like what Solomon says, like you only have so much time before not you give up, but like before you just decide to like pursue something else. And if you're just half-assing it, not putting in the right effort, you're wasting that valuable year, valuable 2 years of not doing the right things. It's like going to the gym and not, focusing on your macros. It's like, yeah, you're working, sure, but like it's not meaningful work. And then in a couple of years, you might give up and say, oh well, look, I haven't got past this point. I've been trying to be a professional bodybuilder, or I've been trying to go to competitions and just look really good, and I haven't got past this point because I haven't been tracking my macros this whole time. I haven't been journaling this whole time. You know, delving into deep work and reflection with this time. Trading's hard, man. Trading doesn't come easy. You don't just get to show up for the market open and then write a little entry and never look back at it. Like you can't, man. It's a lot of self-reflection. The same thing with journaling with your life. And if you're trying to make a money printer, which is what this is, you really think that you're only going to put in a couple hours of work a week? Yeah, no. Like, you have to make this your fucking life purpose. And I haven't. I've been telling a lot of people about it, but I haven't made it my fucking life's purpose. You have to do a lot of work in the shadows. And I've been just falling prey to, like, distractions. Yes, my car has taken up a lot of time, but it's just focused work. Phone should not be a fucking thing, man. It should be focused work doing something. So, yeah, I have belief I'm going to do good in this. Um, you have to, again, like what Trading the Zone says here, like, you have to, like, make sure that, like, your beneficial self-valuation beliefs outweigh your negative ones. It's just a matter of remembering all these points and internalizing them. That way, when I'm about to make a silly mistake right here, I remember all that inner work I've done, journaling, reading, reflecting, realizing that these market conditions, like, this isn't it, and that you know better. And just not disappointing yourself. And just readjusting. And knowing that's going to take time, but it's a matter of, are you spending this time properly? Time can go by, but it's a matter of, like, how hard you're working in that time. You can't just use time as the only metric of, oh, I've been doing this for, fuck, dude. I guess it was almost like 2 years ago I kind of started around this time watching Matt's videos from fucking Rowley there, Ben Rowley. But now that I have the right mentors and I have everything that I need, that Liam tells me, which has been probably since like November, let's say, when Founder started, December, November. Yeah, 8 months has gone by, but how consistent has that work been? It's just like with friends. You can't just say someone's a better friend than your other friend because you've known him for longer than the other one. Well, you can't just use that. What's happened in that same amount of time that you've known those two people? You could be a better friend with a guy you've known for 2 years than the guy you've known for 6. So with trading, 8 months has gone by, both for me and Liam, But how has all that work looked like between him and I? He's done 600, 700 fucking trades, back testing. I've done 270, 280. He's written all these journal entries every fucking single day by the looks of it. He's done those intramarket reflections on the paper, posted pictures of them. For months he would do that. I haven't. And now he's getting to the part where he's harvesting. It's fall. He's harvesting his crops that he's been doing. And I'm sitting here 8 months in being like, oh man, like why is this taking forever? And it feels like I'm going one step forward, two steps back, and just I'm still a break-even trader, pretty much. And it's because I need to step it up and do more work consistently. I'm pretty much signing up for, hey, you know what, bro? You might not get a payout um, for a little bit. And you know, if that has to happen, then whatever. If I'm doing good work and I know I'm following my rules and I know that I'm making these journal entries and I'm reviewing them, you got nothing to be afraid of. You can only really start being and feeling shit and nervous if the days are going by and you're not doing the work that you need to do. Who are you? Who are you kidding? Who are you lying to? So that's it. Yeah, those are just kind of my thoughts. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to give up. I've told a lot of people I can't give up, but I also need to just, fall in love with the process more, and I think I am. Um, and yeah, and just knowing that like it's gonna be good, it's gonna be okay. Right now it's boring, yes, but like that quote says, discipline's meant to be boring, bro. Um, that's where like greatness is made. So let's just keep going, keep watching recordings. Blake stopping live trading. Come next week, it's Tuesday. On Monday, he'll be stopping. So afterwards, I'll have just me to really focus on. I can't be fucking around on my phone, um, focusing on the charts. I'll have to use a 10-minute reminder. And again, just having these good beliefs. Having these good beliefs, not saying, oh man, I know I'm going to be bored and I know I'm going to be watching VIP chat and having other people's influence on me. Maybe I'll give Liam a call and kind of ask him just what his thoughts are and stuff like that. But okay, I don't want to make this video too long, but um, yeah, it's gonna be hard. This is hard stuff, but like you have to ask what you're getting. You're getting essentially a money printer, and self mastery, and just freedom of your mind, freedom from slavery. That's worth it, is it not? So how is this hard? This is gonna help your why. So it's like, yes, I have Vyvanse running through me right now. Would I be doing this without it? I don't know. Sometimes you just have to take it for a little bit so you can build the foundation of those habits whilst you're on it. And then when those habits and frameworks and systems become strong enough, you can kind of get off of it. And then it's just become you at that point, those frameworks and foundations. Yeah, man, I want this. I'm 29 in a month today. I'm 29. Um, and I just feel like sometimes like it's too late, but it's not. I just feel like sometimes if it's taking me this long to get it, then is it worth it? But of course it is. Of course it is. Age is just a fucking number. Fuck it. We've all had different psychological upbringings. It's gonna take some people a little bit of time, sometimes even longer than the next guy to get it. But as long as you keep asking for help and you keep just trying new things and stay disciplined and realize that it does matter. Back testing those 3 days of data a day, 5 days of data a day, it does matter, and making yourself do the hard things when you don't want to, and just getting rid of your stupid reptile dopamine mind and realizing that your whole life is ahead of you. If only you could see the potential. Yeah, perhaps I'll talk to Liam and just ask him and just talk to him. Yeah, because I feel like I could learn a lot from him. But okay. that's it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload this or not. Maybe I will. I was kind of glazing Liam the whole time, but you know what? He's wise beyond his years, man, and you could learn something from everyone, even what not to do sometimes. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'll upload this to my YouTube, but we'll see. Bye bye.